Well, David, this is the day we all knew would come eventually, and we just wanted to put together some recollections and comments from the many people who you have affected over the years at Nash Community College, students, faculty, staff, and quite a few people who knew you in every one of those capacities. So we hope you'll enjoy this tribute.
Who are we talking about again?
Dr. West, I think. I can't remember.
What's going on?
Somebody's too old to work now.
Well, that's been for a while, hasn't it? I mean, it's been going on for quite some time. But we didn't push him out on the iceberg.
Not yet.
Not like the Eskimos do, you know. He's overdue, right? Y'all, okay?
A few minutes.
All right. Is it rolling? Oh, I'm sorry. David, you're a good and close friend. And you know that I didn't mean any of that I just said. But I do mean this. You're a great guy. I'm lucky to have known you. Nash Community College has been lucky to know you. But more importantly, the number of students that you have touched. You are a legend. I put you right up there in Dr. Parrott status. And you have heard me tell Dr. Parrott many times he's a legend in our system, and so are you. I don't know how many times I get stopped on the street and people say, "Is David West still there?" And I said, "He's still there. He would like for you to come by and see." I think this is what this tape's about, is to give you a little memento of what we're doing and to say that job well done. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see us anytime. And Professor, you're important. You will always be important to Nash Community College. Nash Community College is what it is today because of the reputation of the classroom that you established a long time ago. So thanks for your service, thanks for your commitment, thanks for your friendship.
Hi, Dr. West. This is Cherie Winstead. I didn't have you for any of the classes, but I do remember seeing you in the halls quite frequently. And good luck on your retirement, and you will be missed around campus. Enjoy it.
Please share your memories of Dr. West with us.
Dr. West, when I first came and started here at Nash, he was the first teacher, and I had him all 4 days of the week, and he was awesome. He was very kind and funny, and I never got bored in his class.
Please share your memories of Dr. West.
My best memory. He was the best art teacher I've ever had, I guess. He really taught me a lot. He made me appreciate art and art history. I really love architecture now. I kind of want to be an architect later on in the future because of him. He was the funniest teacher, and he told me I was one of his greatest students at one point, so that was the best memory.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, Dr. West. I just wanted to say we're definitely going to miss you here at Nash. I remember the first time I taught English, and I mentioned something about sex, drugs, and alcohol in the same class, and I was told, "Oh, you're one of those Dr. West teachers." I came to see what a great, great compliment that really was. And I also want to give you best wishes from Chris Huffler, former office mate, and I am probably one of the only people on campus maybe that has seen parts of your body that the sun doesn't see on a regular basis, and you may not remember that, but Chris and I still continue to remember fondly our late afternoon office visits when you would stop by to wish us well and to kind of touch base and see how things were going for us. So thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for being one of those instructors that makes a lasting memory and impression in the lives of our students. And thanks for making it okay to talk about sex, drugs, and alcohol in the classroom.
Hi, Dr. West. Dinah Pitt. I am so proud that you're able to retire, and I hope that you're going to be happy. I remember when I came here in 2000, and they were not sure what they were going to do with me, and you opened the door of your office and say, "I'll let her in." So long before we started talking about blue love outside, you were already exhibiting those qualities. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I learned a lot about how we should treat others. Just being in the office with you made an impact on my life. And I know that you have made an impact on a lot of lives since we've been here at Nash Community working together. And I thank you for all that you've done for this community, and we are going to miss you.
Dr. West, I just wanted to thank you for all that you have done, not only for me from being a formal student of yours in one of your psychology classes when I was going for my associate degree in nursing here at Nash Community College back around 2000, 2001, but a big thank you for what you have done for the students here on campus. We are really going to miss you. One of the quotes that you would always say in one of the classes that I was attending of yours was "own the material," and I would take that with me throughout my educational journey. And I do, you were part of my success because I would always think about being in your class, owning the material. And so now that I am coming back to teach in the associate degree nursing program, that is what I'm telling my students. Dr. West would always say, own the material. And they would all laugh. They would start smiling with a gleam in their eye when I would say Dr. West, because they've all enjoyed your classes from everything you've taught them. And just a huge thank you. You're going to be greatly missed. I think about the future students that are going to be missing out because of your retirement. But I hope you enjoy your retirement to the fullest, and congratulations. What an accomplishment.
Dr. West, it's been a pleasure working with you and knowing you and hanging out with you and talking. I just have to say some of my favorite things about you are what all of my students always said. I'm not going to repeat them, but they were fun and they were enjoyable, and my students always loved you, which means to me that you were doing a fantastic job here, and I appreciated everything you did for my students and just knowing you. I hope you have a great time in your retirement. We're always there for you. Take care.
David, we're really going to miss you here. It's not going to be the same Nash Community College without David West. All the students that I heard that had you for psychology loved you, and you always challenged all of us to be the best teachers. You also had a very friendly face, and I always enjoyed talking with you.
David, you and I go way back. I think I came on board about 2 years after you did. And you were so popular around here and so well liked, I think I'll just consider myself a celebrity being associated with you all these years. I certainly enjoyed being the secretary in the department that we were in for all those years, and I've missed you for the last 2 years. I'm wishing you the best in everything.
Dr. West, I heard the news. I sat and cried. This college, Nash Community College, cannot operate without the one and only Dr. West. All the students have learned everything they needed to know about sex education and just everything. You're a legend. We love you. I'm gonna miss you so much because you're absolutely a wonderful person, and everybody loves you. And may we wish you the best in anything you decide to do when you leave. Just make sure you come back and visit and give us a hug, because you know I love your hugs.
Well, you know, Dr. West is very well read. He has more than just 2 interests. Now, sometimes when we have downtime, like during registration, he would have asked me about an article that he had read about some research in astronomy or physics, and, very intellectual. Though actually most of the time when we're talking, we're either telling stories about ourselves or stories about each other, or particularly telling stories about colleagues that are no longer here, just reminiscing and gossip.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. You know I love you, Dr. West. You've saved my butt through many of frustrating times and had lots of good meetings and discussions about stressors and funny events, and we get each other's jokes, and I thoroughly love our boxes. Our box collection is quite precious to me, so you know I will take good care of it, and I love you. Mwah.
Congratulations, Dr. West, on your retirement. You are truly a legend here at Nash Community College, and you would truly be missed.
Dr. West, we are so going to miss you. I have so enjoyed working with you over the years, and registration just will not be the same without you and your penchants for gossip, maybe. And we will truly miss you and can't believe that you're finally leaving, but we love you.
Congratulations, Dr. West, on your retirement. I will miss you.
Dr. West, one of my earliest memories of you is from the early 90s. I took a night class with you. I think it was called Sex, Marriage, and Family. I never forgot you, and you never forgot me either. When I was hired here at the college in 2007, you stopped me in the hallway on my first day and said, "Hey, didn't you take a night class with me?" I just want to wish you well on your retirement.
Dr. West, I want to congratulate you on your retirement and want to thank you for your years of camaraderie and friendship.
Dr. West was one of the most down-to-earth professors I ever had here at Nash Community College. He always remembered every student's name and always greeted you in the halls with a, "Hey, how you doing?" He always had great advice and always made sure you did absolutely the best you could in all his classes.
Hi, David, old friend. There are a million memories I'd have to share about you over 28 years I've known you. But one of my first is that you were my mentor, the very first friend I made when I came to work here. I also enjoy the conversations we've had and your sense of humor. And God knows I get the best waitresses and the best service when I go to lunch with you. You must be a great tipper or you're a hell of a flirt. I don't know what it is, but I was always treated very well when I ate lunch with you. You're going to be missed around here, old friend. I hope you won't be a stranger and you come on by. You certainly give this place some life and color. Take care and enjoy your retirement, old friend.
Dr. West, I am going to certainly miss you. You have been an icon here at Nash Community College. You've been here from the first day I've met you till, of course now. The students are going to miss you. The faculty and staff is going to miss you. Who else is going to talk to our students about sex, drugs, crack babies, heroin? You have educated them in more than just psychology and art history. We hope that you come back and walk around here with your blue shirt and your khakis and come back and visit.
What's your favorite memory of Dr. West?
Oh my goodness. There's a couple, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would be when he talked about crack and sex. Somehow he always inserted that into the lesson, and we learned from it because it's so out of the ordinary, and it's like that, it's like a trigger that helps you remember that lesson. It's like, so crack is about so-and-so, but we're talking about the medulla and how the hypothalamus helps you with this part of the body and thinking and your emotions. And so, like, a lot of the information that he's taught us, I will never forget because of those triggers.
What do you mainly remember about Dr. West?
The sexual and the crack or cocaine innuendos in the lesson, but by it being so far-fetched, like previous students have said, it always pertains to the lesson and you always learn something from it, especially dealing with like the synapses and the dendrites and the chemical processes with the neurons in the brains and what certain drugs and certain feelings, because even like sexual contact, sexual energy, that still releases like dopamine and serotonin and all that. So it's still all related into the lesson. And that's information that none of us would ever forget.
When I think of Dr. West, I think of us as somewhat kindred spirits. We both were born in Saginaw, Michigan. And although I think he went to Saginaw High and I went to Arthur Hill, he also then went to Michigan State, the alma mater of my father, my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother, my uncle, and my great uncle taught there. So I do believe that his blood does run green, which probably fits because we ended up really running paths here in North Carolina, and so green maybe doesn't, or green probably mixes with that blue and red. But what I'm really going to miss about Dr. West, or the greatest contribution that he has given me, is his wonderful support for everything that we've done in terms of drama productions, and you can't have a show without Dr. West's laugh. There's nothing more contagious. And so I hope as he continues his great journey that he will still grace us and grace our audience, because I don't think I can do a show without him.
I am so happy for you and pleased that you're finally taking some advice and hitting the road and going to travel a little bit, see family. I'm also appreciative of the fact that you're leaving, so now I think I am the oldest person on this campus. And it no longer belongs to David West, but I believe it belongs to me. But I look forward to following in your footsteps real soon. I have many fond memories, especially of students speaking about you and how much they enjoyed your class, and how much they could not wait to register for you for another class. But at any rate, congratulations on your retirement. I look forward to seeing you in the community, walking in the neighborhood, and take care of yourself, and look forward to seeing you as an adjunct. Bye.
I've known David West since 1993 when I started here at Nash Community College, and he's been a great help to me through the years, just in talking, sort of a doctor-patient relationship. And believe me, I am feeling much better now. compared to when I started here. Not really, much better now.
Hey, Dr. West. Just want to say thanks, man. Thanks for everything you've done for Nash Community College, the community in general. There's really no way to put into words the service that you've provided for the students and, again, the community at large. Look, there is one little thing, you know, I don't know if you remember this, but when I was the principal of the early college, and every time you passed me in the hallway when I was working away, struggling away with that doctorate, your question to me, are you a doctor yet? You don't know how much that resonated with me and helped me drive forward and get that thing done. Thanks for that as well, and again, thanks for everything you've done.
Hi, Dr. West. It's Holly Whistler from the English department. Of course, I've always enjoyed your company, your good conversation. You're such a Southern gentleman, always holding the door open, always giving really good restaurant and food recommendations. But what I really loved is being able to come and get your advice about how to integrate psychology and art into my English classes, and I've really enjoyed just having that conversation with you over the years, and I hope you know that we're not going to forget you. We'll probably contact you. We always need guest speakers, someone to come in and guide the students through any sort of projects that they have, and so we hope that you enjoy retirement rather, and I know maybe it's a graduation for you, but I hope you enjoy retirement, but know that we will not forget you and we'll still be in touch. Good luck.
Dr. West, I can't believe you're finally retiring. Your students are going to truly miss you, and we are too. We wish you the best of luck.
I'm very lucky to have been a student of yours and to work with you over the years, and we wish you a very good retirement.
Good afternoon, Dr. West. This is Annette Dishner. It is Friday, May the 15th, approximately 12:09. Just want to wish you the best as you get ready to retire. It's been a pleasure working with you and seeing you around campus, and we do appreciate all you've done for the students at Nash Community College as well as for Nash County. Don't forget where we are. Come back to see us anytime, and again, I wish you the very, very best and a happy, happy retirement.
Nice knowing you, Dr. West. I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Dr. West, I had you as an instructor when I was in nursing school, and you will never know the positive impact that you had on my life. Nash Community won't be the same without you. We will miss you, but I hope you have a blast.
Hey, Dr. West, I want you to know that we're really going to miss you. And I met you when I was 18 years old. So that was only 3 years ago. It's really not time for you to go yet.
David, I'm going to really miss you. You have been a friend, a confidant, and the lovely laughter down the hall from me for so long, and I'm going to miss you a lot.
Dr. West, congratulations on your retirement. I just want to thank you for teaching all of the early college students and being such an excellent professor to them, and thank you for everything you've done.
It's such a pleasure, Dr. West, to congratulate you on this special time in your life. I cannot believe you're getting ready to retire from Nash Community College. So many parents, students, friends, and families remember you fondly through the years, and I am just grateful to be one of your friends who saw firsthand how much you truly cared about the students, not only in the classroom, but through the foundation. And one of my most precious memories is going to be the fact that you were my son's general psychology teacher. You always told me he wasn't the sharpest tool in the drawer, but he turned out pretty good, and he certainly passed your class and learned a lot with you. So congratulations, best wishes. Enjoy this wonderful time in your life.
David, you will be sorely missed. From the first day I got here in 1990, when Iris was giving me the tour, I heard this great laugh, and I looked in the hall and I saw you spreading your cheer around, and you haven't stopped for all these many years you've been here. If I've had a morning when I wasn't sure how I was going to make it through, I would hear that laugh in the hall, and it would just cheer me up. You've been a gift to so many different generations. My mother took a class from you, and she'll be 90 May 31st, and I know she would want me to thank you also for bringing art to life for her and for just being such a positive presence at this school. My world is shifting right now because I'm going to miss you so much, but I thank you so much for everything you've done for all of us.